What's up, you guys? Fade92 here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys. I'm gonna be talking about how do you erase that bald line. And as you see here, if you take that bald line out, it'll give you a nice, really smooth fade, smooth, even fade. If you get it right. If not, that bald line is gonna ruin it. If you still see it, even if it's just a little bit. The first thing is you gotta be careful with the shavers. Make sure you kind of taper them off once you get closer to the line. Whenever you're balling out. And but if you there's I don't think people realize how important it is to go in the same order every time as far as taking out the lines. So in this video I'm gonna show you guys what order I go in and how I find it's the best way to take out a bald line, and well, just do the whole fade in general. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the, I put the 2 on there, and I already put the lines in there so you can see. And I'm putting the 2 on there, that line, that dark line in the middle. I did that with the number 1 guard, and the bottom was all the way with the shaver and the edgers. And it's bald, but I don't know if you guys can notice, it's not really too blunt of a bald line down there. I kind of faded the shavers, just tapered them off a little bit once I got closer. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I put that 1.5 on there, and it's halfway open, and I'm just gonna smooth that number 1 line out. I'm gonna smooth it out. Notice how I'm doing even strokes. I'm using the whole clipper. I'm not using the corners yet. You don't want to use the corners until you're detailing and it's time to take out little dark spots here and there. You want to use the whole clipper and use even strokes up and down, up and down, up and down. This is the 1.5 guard again, and I open it and then I close it a little bit. The lower down you are on the head, closer to the ear, the more you're gonna want to close the lever. The higher up, you're gonna have it open, for anybody that doesn't know that yet. So I'm gonna put the number 1 guard, and I have it about halfway open, and I'm gonna start etching away at that line that was still there, because the 1.5 ain't gonna take it away. You're gonna use the number 1 guard, and it's gonna start to, you open it halfway, and it's gonna start to take that line out a little better. And if you're losing me as far as explaining it, just watching the video, you'll understand a little better. And so yeah, you got to take this line out first before you take the bald line out, and you want to get a nice even blend with the 1 going into the 2, and it's not that hard to do if you ride the heel and you use even strokes. Notice I'm using the corners now just to take off a little bit of the dark spots here and there, but you want to get a nice, you take that line out completely, the 1 going into the 2. All right, so this next part right here, to take out this ball line, this is real important, and I'm gonna need you guys to do it exactly how I'm doing it on this video. We're gonna take out this ball line right here. You're gonna get the clippers, open up all the way, and you're gonna create another line just above it, maybe about a 1/2 inch. And the reason you want to create this line first is because it's gonna keep you below it. It's gonna be like a reference point where you know not to go any higher than that with the clippers once you start taking that line out. All right, so then I'm gonna close them about halfway, so they're halfway closed right now, and then I'm gonna smooth it out even more. That ball line, you're gonna smooth it out even more with the clippers halfway closed. Remember the first one I did where they were all the way open, and then right here they're halfway closed, and then now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna close them all the way. Well, after this, guess I was doing a little more. You want to make sure you smooth it out as much. You're not going to take out the ball line with the clippers halfway closed. So you want to smooth, what you're doing is just smoothing it out. And you see, I still see a little bit there. All right, now I'm going to close it all the way, and that's going to get rid of that last little bitty line that you can barely see right there. You see it? It's going to take all that. You're going to want to take all that off. You got to develop kind of a vision for this. Like, you kind of got to see it. A lot of people, barbers, see lines better than other people that don't cut hair. They probably won't even notice, but barbers, you're supposed to develop that eye where you kind of know when there's a line in it. All right, so we're gonna take out that ball line completely out. You see, I don't know if you guys can see, it's gone all the way. There's nothing there. I'm gonna open it halfway and just do some more cleanup work. Just make sure it's real. And you see that first guideline I made in there, you see it? That's what's keeping me underneath it. Make sure I don't go up too high. All right, so this is where the magic happens right here. This is where it all just comes together. See, I got this last line right there, right, that I made with the clippers open. You're gonna get the 1/16 guard, open it about halfway, maybe a little bit more, a little bit more, just not all the way halfway open, just open it just a little bit, and you're gonna start to just take that last line out, and this is when it's all just gonna come together. And I mean, look at that, man. It's just coming together smooth. And it wouldn't look the same if you went down the line, like start from the top and work your way all the way down to that last line. I find that it doesn't really, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it just doesn't come out as clean as if you do it this way. That putting that open blade guideline on there first, and then fading out the little ball line, and then going back with the 1/16 last, to me that just is like the best. That's the best sequence in which to go. That's the best order and to go about taking out your lines. And as you see, it just falls in place. Everything just falls in place smooth. That 1/16 just blended right into that number one, as it should. And then you already took care of that ball line that was underneath there. And that's how you do it, guys. That's how you take out the ball line. Get a nice smooth blend every time. This last part right here, this is a little bonus clip. You guys can stop watching right here if you don't care. This is just how you do the nice little C note. I haven't did his edge up, but I probably won't show it on this video. But this is just these are some Renpho trimmers with the wall detailer blade. But anyways, if this was helpful, you guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope it helped y'all out, man. I appreciate you guys watching all my videos. I got 100 subscribers now. I appreciate y'all, man.